Good morning and welcome to the Brenda Perryman Show right here on TV 33 WHPR, Comcast 90 in Detroit and Oakland County, and courtesy of the World Wide Web, we are worldwide. And you could get us on your app phone at TV 33 WHPR, or you could get us at on the internet at www.tv33whpr.com. And it is my pleasure to introduce to you Carmen Willingham. She is what of Highland Park?
I am the preschool through 12th grade school leader.
The school leader of the schools in Highland Park. And this is very important, especially to people in Highland Park and in Detroit, because they have some things to offer that a lot of people don't know they have to offer. And I invited her on the show to let you know. But let's find out a little about her. Now, Carmen, where are you from?
Well, I am from Detroit originally. I went to school in Detroit,
Where?
Pasture Elementary, and then I went to Roosevelt and Oak Park High School.
Wow.
Yes.
My kids went there.
Okay.
And in both those places. And
Okay.
graduated from there. Yeah.
Okay.
Small world.
Yes.
Then you're my sorority sister.
Absolutely. Pink and green. I also went to the University of Detroit Mercy and Michigan State University.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Yes.
So, what made you get into education?
I knew when I was very young that I wanted to be a teacher, and because I love children,
Which children? The little ones or the big ones?
all of them. Because actually, I had the opportunity to teach at an elementary school in Detroit, Healy Elementary, for 14 years. Followed by being the assistant principal at the Academy for Business and Technology in Melvindale, which was grades 6 through 12. And now I am the school leader of the preschool through 12th grade in Highland Park Renaissance Academy.
Okay, tell the people what schools they are.
Okay. Henry Ford and Barber have merged, and we are now the Highland Park Renaissance Academy pre-K through 8th grade. And then we also have Highland Park High School, which has now moved from Woodward, 15900 Woodward to 131 Pilgrim, which is the former Henry Ford campus.
Right, right, right. And I was in the school week before last, a couple of weeks ago, and I see that you all are getting it all spick and span and all ready. Now, a lot of people have reservations about the charters.
Yes.
And about the academies. They say it's a big turnover and different things like that. But
Yes.
one of your teachers, I know, he's been there from the duration when it was Highland Park, and now he's there for he's demoted. I mean, excuse me, everybody. He is devoted to Highland Park.
Yes.
That's Tony Runnels.
Yes, yes. We have several staff members who stayed with us when the charter, the Leona Group, the management company came and helped to continue the work that was already being done in Highland Park. We have several people who stayed on board. Wanda Woods, who has been there for about 13 to 14 years. We have several other staff members, Belinda Weaver. So we have a lot of staff who did not leave when we came and who stayed because they believed in the mission and the vision of myself, actually, which is destined for greatness, no limits. And that's the motto that I have for myself. If it's not good enough for my own children, then it's not good enough for the children that we serve.
Absolutely, absolutely, because we know that so many times these children find peace within the school.
Yes.
Because sometimes you don't know what's happening at home.
Yes.
And so you have to present a nurturing environment
Yes.
for them. and everything. Tell us a little about the environment in the high school,
Oh, in the high school, we've moved to a smaller facility.
which is good.
Yes, we have smaller class sizes, individualized instruction. We know most of the students by name and their families, and it's a safe haven for the students. And we're just excited that we are in a smaller facility because we can wrap our arms around the children even more and service the parents and the children and the community. And I must say that the community has absolutely been wonderful as far as supporting myself and my vision and my goal and my new role as the pre-K 12 school leader. The Highland Park firefighters. We actually have a Highland Park firefighter who works with us part-time at our
Who
pre-K
is
8
that?
campus.
Which one?
Peter Hudson.
Is that the tall? Is that the one with swag? No, there was one. I had them on the show, and I
Okay.
love the Highland Park Fire Department.
I love the Highland Park firefighters. They have come to our school several times. We actually had Blue Cross Blue Shield as one of our sponsors, and the Highland Park firefighters and the police officers help to provide refreshments for our students for the Student of the Month, along with Blue Cross Blue
excellent.
Shield.
Excellent.
The mayor has been wonderful. Anything that we need, I have received tremendous support from the community, the firefighters, police officers, Mayor Wyndham. Want to give them all a shout out because they have been wonderful, and just the community and the parents.
Well, the thing about it is there's something about Highland Park.
Yes.
I stayed here as a teacher for 17 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I really never left because when I went over to Southfield, there were so many Highland Parkers whose kids I was teaching
Yes.
from Highland Park.
Yes.
It was just amazing. And here I am back in Highland Park.
Yes.
The minute I left, I was back.
Yes.
In fact, through the years, I was back because the studio used to be over on Woodward, across from the high school.
Okay.
It used to be over there, so I used to work with RJ over there and stuff like that. So there's something about the community that they embrace you, and you have to embrace them.
Absolutely.
So what kind of programs that you offer?
Okay.
Well, I guess I did wrong because I asked you about the high school, but I didn't ask you about the K through 8.
Yes, preschool through 8th grade. Actually, we're all united as one. And we are saying this year that we are promoting unity in the community. That's a movement now, unity in the community. We want people to bring their children back to Highland Park Renaissance Academy, those who have left, because we have several things to offer. We have art, music. We actually are trying to get a choir. We also have DECA. We have
Oh, you have DECA. Tell
Yes.
the audience what DECA is.
DECA is a program where the students compete and hopefully nationally. And I can't remember the acronym right off at this time, but I know that the students compete. We have Highland
In
Park.
business, various business things.
Yes, yes, we're working to get academic games where the students compete with equations. We're working to get that. Hopefully, we'll have that this year. We're also trying to. Well, we will have a work to school program, a co-op program. One of our teachers at the high school is certified in school to work program co-op.
Oh, excellent.
And so that'll be new this year.
Oh, excellent.
Yes,
that was always great because I even knew students who were in the co-op program, and then when they graduated, they could get a job with that company and they could still go to college.
Yes.
Just wonderful program.
Yes, we're a part of the National Honor Society as well.
Excellent.
I'm trying to think.
Did you have a student that went to Spelman this past?
I'm not for sure because I was the pre-K 8. Well, I was the school leader at Barber campus only last year.
Oh, okay.
And so I wasn't really affiliated with
Well,
the
I
high
heard that
school
one
last year.
student went to Spelman, which
And-
you have to have the grades and the test scores and everything. And I think I have a guess. Sheila, did you go to Spelman? Uh-huh.
Okay.
I want my next guest. She went to Spelman. It's all small world here. Small world,
Yes.
you know.
Yes. And so we're really focused, especially at the high school with the college readiness program. We are getting our students ready for college. And through the Highland Park College Access Network with Roberta Sanders, and also the Gear Up program with the University of Michigan with Dr. Loomis, we've been working closely with them.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's excellent. Excellent. You could take my word for it.
Yes, and so we've been working closely with them actually over the summer to prepare our students for college, and we're doing a lot of things at the pre-K through 8th grade campus as well as we become united
That's
as
very
one.
important, especially that pre-K.
Yes.
Getting them started.
Absolutely.
If you don't have a good start, a lot of times you're not going to have a good ending.
Absolutely, and our pre-K program is actually all day.
Okay, so you have the preschool,
Yes.
and it's all day, which
Yes.
is great.
Yes, it
Which
is.
is great.
We follow the high scope curriculum and Great Start Readiness. And so we're getting our children ready as early as preschool. And we would hope that parents would bring their students as early as preschool and keep them with us through high school.
Are you all having any kind of open house?
We are actually. We had a back to school Unity in the Community picnic a couple of weeks ago.
I heard that was a success.
It was wonderful. We also, this weekend, at the new high school location, 131 Pilgrim, we're having a back to school enrollment barbecue. And Coco, who used to
she was one of my students.
Yeah, she's supposed to be there. We're going to talk about the U of M Gear Up program, and you'll be able to get a tour of the new facility. We're
What
still
time
working.
is that?
That's from 12 to 4.
Wow.
12 to 4 at the high school. Every Wednesday, we also give the community food at 12 noon.
It's funny. Why is it that food gets us places? I mean, no, seriously. I'm still a mother, but when my kids were growing up, to get them to go someplace, I said they got food. You know, I had to say they have food.
Right. Well, on Wednesdays at 12 noon, we provide food for the community.
People should just want to come, but I mean.
And we've had a wonderful turnout.
I guess so.
We also had a Unity in the Community walk on the Detroit Riverfront a couple of weeks ago. And so we are really getting out there and letting the community know that we want to be united as one.
And that's what it should be. That's what it was.
Yes.
I mean, because if you go back, anyone who went to Highland Park High School, they know that the community and the schools, I mean, that was so important. The homecoming parades and stuff, we used to have it down Woodward.
Yes.
And with the floats, and the car dealerships would loan us the cars so that the queens and stuff could ride in that. And it just was something. Even the basketball games, the whole community came out. And to have it go back to something like that again would be tremendous.
Well, I think we started already, because at our Unity in the Community picnic, we
may have to come to those.
Yes,
especially since you have food.
That's right, absolutely. But we had a representation from the city council. We had a representation. The mayor's mom was there. We had Glenda McDonald, who serves on the school board, on the elected school board. We had Marcia Collins, who was a former board member, and John White, who was a current board member.
John.
Yes, and so
he used to be associate superintendent.
Yes. Mark Hackshaw was also present, and so we have already started the Unity in the Community movement. We have come together already, and so that's what we're going to continue through the duration of the time that we are here.
You know what I was thinking about, and my producer Michelle, we've been talking about it, and I was interviewed on WCHB last week about my teen dating violence prevention program. Mm-hmm. And it's for young people. We started at middle school to tell them about the different partnerships they should have with people, because they started liking people.
Yes.
Well, I know I liked somebody when I was 5. I liked the boy next door to my grandmother. I said, oh, he's so cute. But that's all we knew about life.
Right.
He was cute. But these kids are a lot more.
Absolutely.
I don't want to call it sophisticated, but they know a lot more than what.
A little bit more mature.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the thing about it is they have to know what the difference is between good relationships
Yes.
and bad relationships. So that's a program, and I'm going to refilm some of the vignettes. And I just thought, with the high school, maybe I could get some students over there to be in there. I'll talk to you
Please
about
do.
it.
Please do.
Yeah, because it's a great program and everything. So
And we would
anyway,
love to be a part.
we'll get some drama going.
Yes. And why don't you come and do that for us?
Well, we'll talk about
We'll
it.
talk. Okay.
Okay, now here's the second part.
Yes.
We know what Highland Park schools can do,
Yes.
but what do the parents need to do? Because they're very important in this cooperative effort, right?
Yes.
So what are the things that they need to do first?
I must admit that our parental involvement has been excellent. Our parents are involved. They come up to the school. They are there to provide whatever assistance that we need, along with checking up on their students. They come to parent-teacher conferences, and they're very involved in the educational journey that their children are on. And so I just believe that if the parents continue to be on the educational journey with their children, as far as supporting them and providing them with whatever they need, the basic necessities for school. Back to school shopping is upon us, and whatever the
And we're going to be talking about
Yes.
that in the next segment.
and whatever the children do not have, we will provide it for them.
What?
Yes. And so, for example, we have the Developmental Center, who is a organization that works at the pre-K 8 campus, and they actually have helped us to provide uniforms and backpacks.
Oh, okay, so they wear uniforms.
Yes,
which is a good thing.
Yes, we do. We wear uniforms. We actually wear black, navy, and new this year, khaki or tan pants or skirts, and white polo shirts, and now we've also added black polo shirts. And so that is the uniform at Highland Park Renaissance Academy. And if a parent has a need, we will do our best to provide whatever they need. We have several sponsors
That's
who have
excellent.
partnered with
That
us
is
to get students
excellent.
whatever they need.
And what about, well, there are a lot of back to school events.
Yes.
Not only in Highland Park,
Yes.
but their Firehouse is one of my co-hosts on my other show. He works at Engine 40, and they give a tremendous back-to-school event where they give away the backpacks to as many kids that come.
Yes.
And backpacks filled with school supplies and everything like that.
Yes.
Because as we were talking about this earlier, if a young child has new, but we hate to say this, but a new backpack and school supplies,
Yes.
you know, when you have that, it's like, God, I'm going to do
You're
well.
ready.
It's a motivation. And then when we talk next, on my next segment about Foreman Mills and some of the great things that they have to offer over
Yes.
there, I mean, you can put it all together right in the
Absolutely.
community. You could do that
Absolutely.
right in the community.
And we have so many people who are asking, what can I do to help?
Oh, girl.
We have a men's club, Second to None, and they've donated uniforms. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield, who has donated uniforms and backpacks. And so there are so many people who see the good work that we are doing at Highland Park Renaissance Academy, and they want to be a part of it, and we're willing
That's
to
why
accept
I wanted
it.
you to come on the show to
Yes.
tell people about it and so forth, because people, if they don't know,
That's right.
you know, and then they send a kid somewhere else.
That's right.
And then they find out, and then they got to take them out of there and put them in your school and
Yes.
so forth and so on. This community is a great community.
It is. There's nothing like the Highland Park Pride. I learned that real quick when I began working here.
Yes, yes, because I had to meet with the emergency manager.
Yes, and the emergency manager has also been very supportive.
Good,
Gregory Weatherspoon has been very supportive
That's
in what
very
we're
good.
doing.
Well, he was supportive in what we wanted.
Yes.
I mean, because a lot of students who went to Highland Park, kind of back in the day, their parents went to Highland Park.
Absolutely.
And so they're really grounded in this community.
Yes.
And like Mamie Posey Moore, she's in the community. She lives in the community. She's a city council person and
Yes.
so forth. And she went to Highland Park High School. Rodney Patrick went to Highland Park Community High School. And then Titus was the mayor of Highland Park for so long. And he's my cousin, which we found out later years. But these people have been devoted, and they've stayed around Highland Park.
Absolutely. Linda Bassett, who is now on the school board, she's from here. I know her entire family. We go to church together, and just so many people, Miss Spraggins and Ruth King, and a lot of people
which
who have
Spraggins?
stayed.
Spraggins,
Laverne Spraggins,
yeah,
who
yeah.
still works at Highland Park High
my
School.
goodness.
Yes, absolutely. Ruth King. And so people are vested in Highland Park. The Highland Park pride goes unmatched.
Yeah.
And I am a part of it, and I'm sorry that I forgot to bring your T-shirt, which is a T-shirt that says "I love Highland Park," and I promise,
man,
I promise,
have to have that.
I'm going to go back to the school and bring it back up to you.
Yeah, I'll be here till 11:15.
And we actually wore that at
I
our.
want that shirt. I said I'll be here.
I'm
I
gonna get
want
you a
that.
button too and a visor. I left it, because I forgot to bring it to you, but that just sums up how I feel personally
That's
about Highland Park.
That's how I feel.
And
too.
it will trickle down, and well, it already has trickled down to the parents and the staff and the students for sure, and the community. And that's what we're all about. That's what we're all about. Serving the people of Highland Park in the best way that we know how.
Well, do you have any? I gotta ask you this. Do you have any AP classes?
We're working on AP classes, but we do have dual enrollment at Wayne
with the
County.
college?
Yes, we
See?
do.
Yeah,
Yes, we do.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
for our high school students.
That
Yes.
is excellent. They
Yes.
get that college experience.
Yes.
And all, because a lot of students aren't prepared to go to college. They go to college, and it's like, we have Richard on the line. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, this is Richard.
Hi, how are you?
Fantastic. Is this Brenda?
Yes. Oh, Ricky.
Honey, this is such a fantastic show.
Thank you. Thank you
Oh my
so
God.
much.
Ryan is so polished.
Oh, you're looking at that show. Yeah, we're this is so funny because our shows are running like a week behind on Comcast, but they're on the internet. Thank you so much about
Now I gotta go try to find the other. Where do I go to get the other show?
Oh, it's on the internet, www.whpr.com. But
I gotta run get it there. I cannot walk
but
away from the TV.
You can watch that one, and then you'll see this one because we're going to rerun this too.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go, baby. How you been doing? I'll talk to you later. I know you're busy.
But
I love
will
you so much.
We're talking about the glory of Highland Park Renaissance Academy, and that's the old Highland Park High School and many programs that they have going.
Well,
I'll call
I'm sorry,
you
I
later.
called on the wrong show.
Oh, that's okay, but you liked him, huh?
Like it, I'm saying. I cannot walk away from it.
Don't.
And I'm going to sit here and watch every bit of it.
All right.
Okay,
he's on the
baby.
second show, too. He's on both
Okay.
shows. Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
I am so sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Because we have one show running on the internet, one show running there, and which is that's a good deal. So listen, tell me this: what do people have to do to register?
In order to register, please come to either campus, our pre-K 8 campus, which is 45 East Buena Vista, and definitely our high school campus, 131 Pilgrim.
So they'll go to the various buildings.
Yes, just go to the office, and we actually have packets for pre-K through 12 at both campuses.
Now, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Some of the some schools offer like a light breakfast for the kids.
Oh, yes. We have breakfast, free breakfast, free lunch,
free food.
And also after school tutoring is free. And we also serve food again at our after school tutoring. We're also providing free bus transportation this year.
My goodness.
We've just started that as well.
Why wouldn't I go there?
Absolutely. And we're having back to school enrollment fair on August the 20th from 4 to 6 at our 45 East Buena Vista campus. And then the week after, August 27th, we're having a back to school orientation at the high school at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 1 p.m. So
Wow.
you can come anytime. Our doors are always open, and we are ready to serve the students of Highland Park, Detroit, and whomever else would like to come on board with us.
Well, this is fabulous. I may come on board just to do one thing.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
It's on
I don't
TV.
know.
It's taped. So
No,
remember that she said
I
that.
said maybe. Y'all heard the opposite, the operative word, maybe. But I want to do some. I need some young people.
Yes. Yes.
'Cause
We
so-
have young people for you. And they're wonderful young people.
Well, everybody, I'm sucked in. But okay, thank you, Carmen.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Oh.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank
and
you.
I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited because you have some of the tenets that I love.
Yes.
And that students get a well-rounded education.
Absolutely.
That's so important because the math and science, all that is great. But they have to have other things that have them thinking outside the box.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Once again, thank you. And we have a very special segment for you from Foreman Mills and Neighborhood Services Organization.